Hey everyone, welcome back to my chatty, sassy channel here on YouTube where we talk about all things luxury, be it luxury fashion, luxury travel, or life's luxuries in general. Today I'm talking about one of my absolute favorite brands and doing a highly requested video on this channel, which is a review of one of their, I'm not even sure if I can call it a new bag style anymore because I think it's been out for about a year now, but I'm going to be reviewing the Strathberry Nano Mosaic bag, but in two forms. So I saw this bag go on sale on Saks and on Bloomingdale's website, and so I ordered in the two versions of it, and when I unbox these, you're going to see what I mean by two versions, because based on my calls with the brand, even though they say they're the same size, they really aren't. So with that, let me open it up and show you which two versions of this bag I'm going to be comparing for you today. So the first version still comes in the dust bag. This one came in from Bloomingdale's. And it is the vanilla color. This is the same one that Kate carried to her Christmas Carol concert last year. And I really loved it when I saw it. I've been hesitating on getting it. Strathberry sample sale is actually going on this weekend and none of these bags are included, and so I had been hoping to get a version of this bag that was a bit more special, but I'm extremely excited to have this one in because I've definitely been thinking about putting this on my Christmas wish list. If you watch my videos of bags that have been living in my head, this is one of those bags, and I finally just decided to order it in and review it to see what I thought. But the other one is a bit more special, and it did not come in a dust bag. It just came on its own from Saks, and that is the Raffia version of this bag. And definitely holding it in my hand, there is a size difference between these two bags. I think you can tell that pretty obviously on the camera right off the bat. So I'm definitely going to be comparing these two bags of what fits in them, because this one's going to have more capacity than this one does. I will say though, this looks way better in person than it did on the video call that I had with Strathberry, than it does on the website. And so I think without much ado, let's go ahead and show what fits, and then I'll tell you guys my thoughts on each of these. So I'm really glad that I opened up this bag because, and I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not, but there's actually a stain in the bottom of this bag, like a bright pink highlighter stain. So not thrilled about that, but there is leather lining in the bottom of the bag, which does sort of surprise me. I expected it to be Raffia on the bottom, but they have put a piece of leather there for structure. So first thing, always gotta see what fits, is the phone. And there is so much room around my phone. Like, I mean, you guys can obviously see, but like tons of room for my phone in this bag. Next, my card holder. And actually, instead of my card holder, and because there's so much room, I'm actually going to put my compact wallet in instead of my card holder this time. Still tons of room. I'm gonna put in battery pack with its little charge cord. Next, let's put in my sunglass case. Let's put in compact and lipstick and AirPods and car keys. Okay, that might actually be a little bit too full. Let me take out the hard sunglass case. Dropping down in car keys, AirPods, and then I'm gonna have my sunglasses setting loose in the bag. That is a ton of stuff. Like, this is not a nano bag. I don't care what they call this. This is not nano. Like, that is so much stuff in this bag. So I have my phone, a compact wallet, a battery bank, a makeup compact, lipstick, AirPods, sunglasses, car keys, and just to give you guys another sort of angle into this bag, like, I could even put like tissues or something on top still. That's pretty impressive, actually. That's actually really impressive. So let's downsize now from what I have in this currently to the traditional Nano. So of course the first thing I'm always going to need to put in the bag is my phone. Next, I'm going to put in my keys. And then I'm going to put in my compact wallet just to show you guys how it fits, but honestly, I think that's gonna take up a lot of space. So that did indeed take up a lot of space, but I do think that I still have room for my sunglasses in here. Definitely room for sunglasses. Let me put in some of the other smaller items. So I was able to fit in AirPods and a lipstick, but this is getting pretty tight now. So definitely a massive capacity difference between the two. So what I don't have in here that I had in the Raffia one is my makeup compact and my battery bank. So I was able to put most of my stuff that was in the first one in this, but it is definitely smaller. That's not to say that it doesn't have good capacity. I think it does. Let me switch out the compact wallet for my card holder. So I now just have my phone and the card holder, and then I'm gonna slip in my Bastia, the lipstick, AirPods, key, and then I'm gonna put my sunglasses on top. So basically switching out my small wallet, let me add an additional small leather good, or I could have added like a makeup compact. Still definitely good capacity. I think that this is very workable capacity for everyday essentials. And I think that that is great because some of the other nano bags from Strathberry have been so small that you can't do that. And like, I'll link my review of the Strathberry Nano Tote, which I didn't really particularly like. I think that this one works a lot better. And I'm now going to switch back to where you guys see me and talk about my thoughts on the bag, as well as showing you guys some mod shots. All right, so now that we've seen what fits in both of these, let me talk about some pros and cons, as well as showing you guys the mod shots. So first thing on both of these bags to note is that with the flap on these bags, it's not gonna go all the way back. You are going to hit the handle. And so just pay attention to that. On this one, because it is a bigger mouth on the bag, it's going to be easier to get into. On this bag, smaller mouth, so it's going to be a little bit trickier to get your hand in, but still perfectly fine. The other difference is the closure. This one is a magnetic closure. This one has a snap closure. Snap is very easy to do, but that's just a difference between the two if you have a preference one way or the other, and capacity isn't a deciding factor. The strap on both bags is the same. This is actually something I'd like to see Strathberry change. On their bags, when they come with a strap, they don't have additional D-rings, and so you do have to just sort of hook them on where the straps hook onto the bag. And so I wish that there was an additional D-ring so that this could just come straight up and not be attached to like the handle and the flap and stuff like that. I don't think that it's going to cause any type of issue as far as the bag opening, because the flap is not attached to the handle. But that is just something to note. The strap length is the same. It is adjustable, so you are able to change the strap length. They do have preset holes in the bag strap for you to be able to do that. Capacity is going to be a big thing, but also because this bag is bigger, it's going to look boxier on cross body. And so I'm gonna have some footage here of the two bags cross body, as well as hand carry on the arm, whatever it is that you want. This bag, crossbody, I thought looked a little bit bulky on me. Again, I'm child size. I'm 5'2" and 100 pounds. So it's going to look boxier on me. I think that if you were like a normal size adult, that this would look perfectly fine. The boxiness would not be an issue. On this bag, I thought it looked super cute crossbody. I could definitely see myself carrying this bag crossbody super easily all the time. It was very comfortable. It sat very comfortably on me. So definitely preferred this one crossbody. But when it came to handheld, I actually thought that this one looked a little bit small. I much preferred the handheld look of this bag. I thought that the way that it was positioned was very nice, very casual, very cute. This one, because the bag is wider, so if I've got these two bags in front of each other, you can see that the Raffia is wider, its handle setting is wider. That means that this one is going to go up your arm more easily. This one went up my arm super easily, very comfortable for elbow carry. This one I could do it, but I felt the strap a lot more and it wasn't necessarily comfortable. So like if I was feeling like I may need to keep my bag closer to me, I could definitely put it on my arm and keep it up against my body. But this one would be much more preferable to do that with. One of my other concerns with this particular bag, I knew that this bag being all leather would be really structured. This bag, I wasn't as sure on. I was concerned that this bag might get really floppy. I don't think so. They've made it very secure and structured. So like it's even without stuff in it. In fact, let me take out the stuff that I had in it to do mod shots. This bag's still standing up on its own just fine. So that was really a good thing to me. Also, they did include feet on the bottom of this bag. I love when a bag has feet. So I was really excited to see that feature because I didn't think that the Raffia one would necessarily have feet. This one actually doesn't have true feet on it, which I thought was interesting. They put true metal feet on the Raffia one, but on this one it's just the leather pads. So sort of kind of feet on the leather one, true feet on this one. Now another factor in these two is price. Yes, this one is smaller, but it is all leather. This one's Raffia. This one is $100 less expensive than this. Now, I do honestly, I could see myself really liking both of these bags. I don't think that I necessarily need both of these bags though. This one's $555. I think that that is a very fair price, $550. This one I think was $455. I like both of them and I can see on how both of them would be super functional. This one I could see being more all year because I'm not going to carry this one in the winter. That sort of pushes me a little bit more towards this one, but if I'm wanting to make my collection be more fun, be more diverse, have more interesting pieces, then I lean towards this one because this one has more interest to it with the Raffia element. I am also returning these because on the day that I'm filming this, I had a call at like 7 a.m. this morning with Edinburgh in the showroom with Maria, who is wonderful and who really does get my style at this point. And I might have bought several things. So that video will come up when we hit 3,000 subscribers. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So final verdict on these two bags for me personally. I don't know which one of these to pick. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give my mom two options because she's been bugging me for Christmas list options in these price ranges. So I'm going to send her links to both of these. I think that these are two really great bag options. This one I think is really good if you are looking for an everyday, all year long carry. There are obviously other colors other than white in this bag. They have a whole slew of colors out right now in this bag. This bag, I think if you are looking for something that's going to be a little more interesting, a little more unique, a little different, this is a really, really good option. I think it is super cute. It is way better in person than it looked online. So I was definitely surprisingly impressed with this one. But I also think that this one has such great capacity in it that I'm really surprised by for it being such a small bag at having such great capacity. If you've been interested in these bags, I really don't think that you can go wrong either way. But if you have any questions about them, make sure to put them down in the links below. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye!